Okay, thank you. Good morning. Here in Cabo Verde is still morning, so I'm going to introduce myself and my colleague. My name is Hiliana Silva, and I'm with my colleague Claudia Fernandes. We are both from Cabo Verde, and we work in the same institution, National Directorate of Fisheries and Aquaculture. Before I start to present this concept paper, we would like to thank JICA and all those involved for this opportunity. So thank you very much. Well, the project's name is Improvement of Coastal Fisheries Management Capability in Ribeira da Barca. This project is proposed by National Directorate of Fisheries and Aquaculture. Like I said before, we are from Cabo Verde, a small archipelago in the middle of Atlantic Ocean, and they used to say that we are 99% of water, so fisheries is a very important and strategic sector for us. This project will beneficiate directly the community of Ribeira da Barca. It's a small fishing community in Santiago Island, and where the fishing is the main economic activity in this community. We choose this community to our action plan because a few years ago, this community were benefit with a project funded by FAO, which one of the results were 8-meter long fishing vessel. Unfortunately, due to the several reasons, the vessel is still incomplete. With this fishing vessel operating, it would provide the community of the Ribeira da Barca better navigation capability and will allow the fishers to reach new fishing grounds, diversifying their catches and constantly increasing income and improve livelihood for their families. And it would also solve the lack of bait, ensuring bait for small-scale fisheries, contributing to dynamism of small-scale fishing in the community of the Ribeira da Barca. This is actually the background of this project. I resume it a little bit. Well, going to target area, like I said before, is Ribeira da Barca, is a village in the northwest of the island of Santiago, in the municipality of Santa Catarina. It is located 100 kilometers northwest of the capital, Praia City, and 6 kilometers from the city of Assomado. In 2010, the population in Ribeira da Barca was 2,317 people. Well, this is the map of Cabo Verde. This is the island in Santiago Island, the bigger island in Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde is formed for 10 islands, and Santiago Island is the bigger one. And Ribeira da Barca, like I said, is situated in the northwest of the island. Here, I don't know if you can see the red circle.
Yes, we can see.
Yeah, so this is Ribeira da Barca. Fishing is the main economic activity in Ribeira da Barca, and according to the data, to the census in 2011, the census, the community had around 90 fishers, 30 small-scale boats, and 38 fish wives, and only one semi-industrial vessel in the community. Here is some photos of Ribeira da Barca community. This is the small scale boats the fishers use. And this two first pictures is the boat that was built on the FAO project, but is still incomplete. It needs to some equipments and maybe some other kind of repairs. And these two last pictures is when the fishers arrive from the labor. This is some of the species they catch. This is small pelagic species, but they do catch tuna species and demersal species. Going to target group. I think I already talked about the target group. It will be the fishers and the fish vendors in Ribeira da Barca. The TIF population employed in the fishery sector is approximately 42%, with more men working in fisheries than women. And the fishers, they usually go to labor at night or early in the morning, and then they return in the next day or by the nightfall in the same day. This community has two associations. One of them is Fishermen Associations of Ribeira da Barca, but they do have women too in this association. And the other one is the Association of Parents and Guardians of Ribeira da Barca. This association is formed mostly by fishers and wife fishers, and when they go to sea, they provide fish to the schools of the Ribeira da Barca. That is the one of the reasons we want to help this community with operating the boat, the vessel. So, going to the outline of project is the outline is aiming to introduce co-management of coast fisheries with improving awareness of the fishers and the capability of the government officials in order to diversify the fishing effort in the coastal area and to motivate the participation of fishers in this project, which will provide better sailing conditions, more autonomy, and allow the fishers to reach new fishing grounds, diversifying their catch and consciously increasing income, improve livelihood for their families. The overall is to amount the income earned by fishers in and around Ribeira da Barca is increased, and the purpose will be expected condition as to achieve at the end of the project period, and is that coastal fisheries management capability in Ribeira da Barca is improved. Well, this project have three outputs. The first one is the fishing effort in coastal area are reduced. The second, the governance of coastal resource management is improved, and the last one is fishing offshore is introduced and implemented. Well, regarding to the activities, the output one have 7 activities. The first one is to conduct meetings with the fishers for the project presentation. This will be the first activity of all of the project. We think it's important to present the project to all the community. And the second one is conduct the trainings on capacity building for the Fisheries Association. This activity is very important for us because we think the community and all the association should be organized and before start any activity on the community. Not only the fishers and the fishwives, but all the community, the people from the schools, all the community in general. The third activity will be the trainings regarding to goal management, ecosystem approach to fisheries, training regarding to conservation and stock enhancement. And the other activity that we define here for the output one is to conduct a sustainable fishing workshop. This activity is also important for us because, and for them, I think it's more important for them because is they will help the fishers to put in practice what they learn about goal management and management plan and all the measures we have defined in our legislation. The other one is to conduct awareness activities in schools and for the local fishers and prepare the awareness products like TV and radio spots, posters and brochures. And then implement a coastal resource management plan. Going to output 2 is regarding to governance of coastal resource management is improved. This output have we define 5 activities. The first of them is attend Fisheries Co-Management training courses, and the second one is to prepare all the training materials we mentioned on output 1, and then prepare coastal fisheries management with the fishers, monitor and evaluate effectiveness of coastal management plan. And the last one, prepare necessary rules to support co-management activities. We think all these activities is very important, even for the community and for us and the public institution, because it will help the community to respect all the laws we have regarding to management of the marine resources. For the output 3, fishing offshore is introduced and implemented. This is where I think it will be directly linked to the boat. So the first one is to conduct a feasibility study on the vessel and offshore fishing in Ribeira da Barca. The study will allow us to know if this project is viable. The second one is to organize a working committee with local government, public institutions related to fisheries, like Maritime and Port Institute or the Sea Institute that is responsible for research. I didn't put here, but in the operational format I mentioned about the Fisheries General Inspection. They do the surveillance. They are responsible for all the activities regarding to fisheries. and some ONGs and the Fishermen Association. So the third activity will be the inspection of the vessel hull, then develop an architectural design for and the proper working of the vessel, and then purchase the materials and equipment for the vessel. And the sixth one is to do the inspection and deliberation of the vessel by the maritime and port institution, and then conduct training workshop for local fishers on repair and maintenance of the vessel engines, navigation device, and safety at the sea. Then do training for local fishwives on fish handling techniques and value addition. Develop a guideline for fish handling on board and on land. And then to reactivate the fish processing center. I didn't mention before, but Ribeira da Barca have a processing unity that has been inactive for a few years. So it would be a great opportunity if we could reactivate this process unity for the women. And then the last activity is to monitor and evaluate the vessel project. Well, for the inputs, we will need for the implement of this project, we will need some equipment, mostly for the vessel. But we will need to, I didn't put here, but we will need all the logistic materials and stuffs. It's not here, but well, for the trainings and all the other activities that is mentioned here in this concept paper. Regarding to the personnel, we will need a project leader, an assistant and a field officer, government officer to spend about 60% of their time in implementing and running the project in the Ribeira Barca and national level with all the partners. The budget for this project will be 249 US dollars, and the schedule for this project will be 3 years, from January 2022 to December 2024. Relating to the implementing agency will be the Minister of the Sea, but the project will be implemented by the National Directorate of Fisheries and Aquaculture. And we do have some agents that will support and will collaborate with this project. Will be the local government, the Maritime and Port Institution, the Sea Institution, FAO. FICAS is an institution responsible for the educational programs and all the schools in national level. The Regional Education Department and the too. We do have some related activities or projects. This first one is the project that funded the vessel, but this project is closed a few years ago. It was funded by FAO, like I said before, in amount of around 2,000 escudos, and had a duration of 2 years and 6 months. The project consisted of building an 80 meters long vessel, trainings for fishers and schools staff, and a contract between the Fishers Association and the identity responsible for the school canteens to fish supplies, that is FICAS. And then we do have another, it could be another partner of this for the implementation of this project is Overseas Fisheries Corporation Foundation of Japan. Their programs include livelihood projects for rural communities and awareness and trainings in relation to fisheries sector. And they have funded several projects related to the acquisition of the ice production machines and fish processing centers in several islands in Cabo Verde. They do have, they funded another processing unity in São Vicente Island in the community of Salamanca. And this process center, they do fish burgers, and they sell for all the supermarket in the island. The other partner for this project will be the FICAS, Cape Verdean Foundation of School Social Action. FICAS was one of the fall project partners, and also can be a partner in this project and continue the work started with fall. And we think that working together hand in hand with this organization will be a great boost for the project to improve the livelihood, living condition, and food security for the rural communities. From our part, that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. It was quite concise and also good time management. Thank you for that. Yeah.
I'm so sorry for that. I don't know. Maybe I should talk more about the project.
No, it's okay. We can now ask for the comments and questions from the commentators, and then you can provide additional information.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now it's time for the discussion. So I'd like to ask the commentators for their comments and questions.
Hello, can I talk?
Yes, Tojo Sensei, please.
Yes. Hello, Hiliana-san. Thank you very much for your great talk. I enjoyed so much. And then very exciting project, very specific and concise. Very easy to understand. Thank you very much. It is more like a comment to improve. I know you from your specific actions. I can see you are already specified what is necessary for them. I totally understand. But maybe you can kind of organize what is the capacity? You say capacity building, capacity development. This project, the juice of this project is definitively the capacity development through the core management. So maybe it is a good idea to specify what is the capacity of this specific, community or target group. Then what maybe prioritize, the community or fisheries cooperative association. There are several capacities. For example, capital, and the activity itself, motivation, and their human resources. There are multiple components, of course, including the family union, But anyway, it might be a good idea to organize what is the capacity, what you are talking about, and then what you are prioritizing. Generally, this process can be included in the problem analysis. I know you had a very limited time with this online training program, but but it's better to organize this part because it is good to get the attention from a funding agency or donors. On the other hand, you can you can explain better to the your counterparts and the target groups, you know. So that's one of my comments. And then thank you very much. Of course, maybe others has a much better comments. So let's looking forward to listening that. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Tojo Sensei. Thank you for your comment. It will improve this project. I will do that. We will do that. All your suggestions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dojo Sensei. And how about the other commentators? Do you have any comments, suggestions, questions?
Nishiyama-san.
はい、宇田川さん、
Okay.
お願いします。
Hiliana-san, thank you very much for your very clear and comprehensive explanation of your project. And I'm quite, I think, site selection of your project is very reasonable because in Cabo Verde, I understand co-management is not a very common idea. So this is the beginning of implementing co-management activities. So your site, Ribeira de Barca, is in the same island of your capital city of Playa and about 100 kilometers. So it's very accessible for you to visit the site. I think very reasonable. 100 kilometers. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm quite happy this project is kind of complementing already existing FAO project. So together with FAO project and then JICA assistant will complement each other and then improve the livelihood of Ribeira de Barca. Thank you very much for your hard work.
Okay, I would like to thank you to Kazuo-san for all the help. We couldn't do this project without you, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Udagawa-san. I think we still have some time if there's any question or comments for Cabo Verde.
Maybe Emilio-san have something to say? Claudia-san?
Não ia falar ali. Não, eu só estava te falando se eu tenho um comentário para a apresentação.
Well,
Kazuo-san, Mr. Emil is here.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay. They are available. If they can say something, that be good. But
Hello. Hello.
oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm Emil Sanchez. I think my colleague was described all about the plan and nothing to add.
Thank you, Sanchez-san.
Okay.
okay. Are there any other comments, questions, suggestions? If not, maybe we can take a short break before to
私。
すみません。
私
飯沼さんですか。はい、お願いします。
Okay, Hiliana-san, thank you very much your presentation. I'm happy you complete the project. So it's very nice. So, not here now, later. I would like to hear some of the success story in your country, especially in fisheries management.
Okay,
So,
Emil-san.
yeah. I'm also the one of the team members working for the copper project in Senegal. So the JICA
Yes.
decided to restart in the project and end of this year. So we are starting start to try to start to collect some of the success story and a good practice not only in Senegal but also in regional wide experience. So from the Cabo Verde in one of target country. So I hope to visit to your country, and I want to hear in your success story in later. But
Yes.
how to fire up to the success story and then connect each other, not only in your country, with some other country, and then we try to good, effective approaches for the future fisheries. So I heard it also many. I think the situation in your country. So I now consider to how to support you in your country on the framework of the JICA. So anyway, later on, so we talk about that kind of things with you and with your colleague. Just only comment, not question. Okay, thank you very much.
No, no. Okay, Imura-san, thank you for all the comments and all the information. We're looking forward to receive you here in Cabo Verde.
Okay, thank you very much.
We welcome you here in Cabo Verde.
Sorry to disturb you.
No, no, no. It's okay. Thank you very much. I'm very glad with your comment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so thank you very much. The presentation from Cabo Verde. I think we can finish it, and